guys, me from Team Tech here, back in another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Razer Nomo Chromo speakers. They're gaming speakers, obviously because they're made by Razer. Razer is known for making gaming components such as mice and keyboards and all the other jazz. So I'll be reviewing these speakers. I've been trying to get some speakers for my gaming desktop, and I finally found a pair after doing a lot of research and comparing them with the Logitech G65 and other comparison videos. I finally decided to get the Razer Nomo Chromo, and I've tried them out for about a week. So now I'm going to give you guys my 1 week review of the Razer Nomo Chromos. And I know there's a bunch of other videos out there talking about it. It's been out for a while, but this is my video, so this is my take. If you like content like this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon, stay tuned for more. So let's get started talking about the Razer Nomo Chromo after this intro. So I probably know what you're thinking, right? These speakers look like a bunch of hair dryers. Let's be honest. The cylinder's shape, the way it's like just going forward like that, and just the symmetrical feeling of it, it looks like a hair dryer. They look like 2 hair dryers just like on your desk with like a little rainbow lighting right beneath the little disc part. So I mean, it has like a decent aesthetic to it if your desk or your workspace area has a lot of black to it. I personally like black and matte black everything. So it adds a nice touch, at least to my desk. They have a nice black finish, which I appreciate. It might seem plain, but I prefer most of my electronics in black color, as I said, especially if it's matte. The knobs on the bottom of the right speaker are where you control the volume and bass. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I put my hands on that knob, it felt so cheap. It felt like cheap plastic, like it's just really a $120 speaker with these knobs feeling like this. I didn't like how they were. I wish when you turn them, it would stop at a dial of 0 and it would stop at maximum. Instead, you are endlessly spinning them around and you don't know where you're at unless you're looking at the screen of your monitor to see where you're at in volume-wise. And also, they have a light at the bottom of the speaker to show you where you're at volume-wise. Obviously, it's not a number, but gives you a decent idea of where you're at with the volume and also the bass when you're turning it up and down. Alright, so the sound quality. Let's talk about the sound quality. The biggest thing when it comes to buying any type of speakers, right? So the sound quality on these, when I first turned them on, I was pretty nervous. I didn't think they sounded like $120 speakers at first. I was just thinking, well, it's Razer and I can't expect them to make a really good speaker. And after installing the Razer Synapse, which is the software that you would want to download after hooking up your speakers, as this controls your RGB lighting. You can control the lighting and customize it. You can have breathe, wave spectrum, the wave, which is what I have mine on right now. I have this on the standard rainbow wave. You can change your presets from default gaming, music, and movies, and a bunch of other stuff. And the program is it's clean. It looks pretty good, nice. The UI is easy to navigate, and if this is your only Razer product, it will be the only thing that pops up. And the only thing you'll be customizing from the software. So, the sound quality wise, the presets are good. From the default preset, I didn't really like it. So when I played my music on the music preset, it sounded better. And when I turned it up a little bit more, it sounded even better. So at lower volumes, these don't sound that great. They sound okay, don't get me wrong, they sound pretty good even at low volumes, but if you really want to get the most out of it, for me, I got the most out of it when I was at like 20 to 30%, even 40 maybe. I can't go any louder than that because I'll be rocking the whole house basically, because these can get pretty damn loud. Those 3-inch drivers aren't a joke. But yeah, like I mentioned, the volume levels are insane. They're crazy. At 20%, these were already loud, and I had people coming upstairs telling me what's all that noise. So these 3-inch drivers that Razer was hyping up delivered empowering sound. That wasn't a lie. At 20%, like I said, it's plenty to fill my small little room. And let me know in the comments below what you think of the sound quality after I play it for you. And to test this sound, I'm using the Rode mic that's on my microphone right now, or on my camera right now, on the Rode mic that's on my camera, to play the speakers for you guys, so that way you can get a general idea of how they sound.
Cold pizza on Tuesday. I got food up in the fridge. Y'all keep looking for that new way. I think I like it.
I think this was a solid purchase. For me, I needed speakers for gaming desktop, and I had my MacBook docked, so my M-Audio speakers I wanted to use for my MacBook when I'm video editing, so I can get a good monitor sound of how my video is going to sound after I export it. And those were plugged into my gaming desktop, so I needed some speakers to go on top of my M-Audios that were nice and compact and not too big, didn't take up too much space. That way I'm not just plugging my M-Audios in between the desktop and MacBook. So these were actually pretty nice because they, as you can see in the background, they actually fit pretty nice on top of my M-Audios. It looks nice. I was on the fence of getting the PreSonus Aries 4.5 Bluetooth speakers and stacking them on top of that, and that just looks stupid. I think this is actually a pretty good look, so I'm pretty happy with that. I do a lot of editing on my MacBook with video editing, photo editing, and I just need those studio speakers, especially for video editing, obviously. What I don't like about the speakers is the knobs. They feel cheap. When you turn them, there's no way to indicate that you're at 0 except for looking at the light. I wish it would just stop at 0 and stop at 100, and same with the bass knobs. And I wish the angles weren't fixed. I wish you could adjust the positioning of the speakers to how you like it, instead of just being in a position where you have to figure out how to raise the speakers on your desk to get a good balanced sound, or how you want the sound to come from either direction, from right to left. I wish the price was a little cheaper, because you're essentially paying for lights compared to the $100 base Razer Nomo Chromo. So you're paying for lights and you're paying for USB, and pretty much that USB allows you to use the software. I'm not sure if you can use the software with it plugged in just via the headphone jack, which I kind of doubt since USB connectivity kind of gives you that software experience. I think I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments. I'm no computer expert. I just do my little research on this product and give you my review of how it sounds and just the build quality and how it feels on the desk and just a real life experience of this product. I wish that this did come with a subwoofer, or there was an option to add a subwoofer for an additional 50 maybe to $100. I know the Razer has another set of speakers where it's like $400 and stuff. They're the Nomo Chromo, I think what it's called. But that's just over the top. No one wants to pay that much money for some speakers, man. So I wish these did have the option of a subwoofer so you can get a sub bass feeling instead of just getting a 2.0 speaker experience with the bass. A little additional subwoofer for an extra like $50-100 would have been nice. Play on here with the sound is pretty substantial, and I low-key prefer the music or movie presets, as I think the gaming preset focuses too much on the bass, making the rest of the sound just sound weird in the game. But if you're looking for compact speakers that fit right on your desk for some solid gameplay, music listening, movie watching, these aren't that bad, and I would give it a go. I'd give it a 4 out of 5 to be honest. So this is Meme Tech. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, hit the like button, hit that bell icon, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos from me. Till then, stay safe, take care, peace.